Hey, what is up, guys, and welcome back to Hornets franchise, coming off another great season where we win the title again. And looking at our team history, 61 and 21 last year, now two NBA titles back to back. What a performance! Our rivals are OKC and the Pacers. That's a little odd, but nonetheless, we're here in the offseason, and it's a big one for us. We got some moves to make, I think. Coming off back to back titles, we got to get that three-peat. But we'll see retirements, and LeBron James calls it quits at 41 years old as a net. That's funny. Mike Conley retires as well. Brook Lopez, Eric Gordon, Thaddeus Young, legend back in his day. Russell Westbrook, Thunder legend. Probably going to be a Hall of Famer. I don't think there's a probably about it. Should be a Hall of Famer. Klay Thompson retires off the Nuggets. Okay. Interesting. Kemba Walker, Cardiac Kemba. Kelly Oubre retires at 30 years old. Okay. Seth Curry retires, Hornet legend. Noah Vonleh retires at 30. Furkan Korkmaz at 28. Okay. Tyrese Maxey, you're not... Dude, why do you... Okay, bye. Get out of my league. He got hurt again. I literally undid his injury at the end of last offseason video. He did the same injury and just quit. Love it. Whatever. That's all I had to say about that. Interestingly, LeBron James is gone, though. Staff retirements. Steve Clifford, former head coach for us. He actually is done coaching in real life. He's going to transition into a front office role now. See how that goes. Tom Thibodeau retires from the Knicks. Chip England retires from the Thunder. He's our shooting coach in real life. He's a really good shooting coach. Thunder, we're top 5 in the league in three-point shooting, so obviously he did a pretty good job. And Hall of Fame, LeBron and Russell Westbrook, I don't think there's much doubt about that. Both had tremendous careers. LeBron, obviously, in the GOAT argument, it's Michael Jordan. But LeBron's probably second or third. You could argue Kobe for second, in my opinion, just because of his rings, and he was unstoppable in his prime. But Westbrook had a great year, or had a great career as well. I mean, you can never forget about the triple-double season when KD left. That was just insane. Jersey retirements, Russell Westbrook in OKC. I think he'll end up retiring as a Thunder player. LeBron gets his jersey retired by the Heat, Cavs, and Lakers. Klay Thompson by the Warriors. A lot of good retirements there. Yeah, Westbrook, I think, will end up signing. If he doesn't go back to OKC before his career is over, I think he'll sign a one-day contract and retire there. That place just loves him so much. As a Thunder fan, I love Russell Westbrook. But eliminate the 5-second back to the basket violation? No. I mean, we won't change any of the 7-day contracts. That's insane. Isn't there 10 days? So you could just... Whatever. Draft lottery. We actually have a lottery projected pick from Sacramento. We could get the 7th pick here. And let's see what happens. We end up with the 9th pick via Sacramento. And that's okay. We also have the 30th pick. So I'm not going to complain too much. Thunder with the 5th and 12th pick again this year. Jeez. Wow. But we have the 9th. Got to be happy with that. And... staff signing, I hate doing the staff signing stuff. I'm the GM, bro. Coaching-wise, I think we have all of it. We don't have a wing whisperer. Okay. Well, Arthur Tate here could be the guy for the job. Because I don't know what this job actually is, to be completely honest. You're just basically a shooting coach? Like, whatever. Nonetheless... we're just going to advance, and we get Arthur Tate, I guess. I don't understand staff signing. So we're going to move on from that. NBA Draft Combine. Brett Adams looks good, I guess. I don't really know. I didn't look at this class too much. I didn't realize I forgot we had a lottery pick. But pre-draft workouts. What position do we really need? We need guards and, forwards. So this guy has a crazy wingspan. We're going to do him. We'll do Brooke Bryant. We know this guy's a 76 overall, so he's fully scouted. This guy has a 7'10 wingspan, and he's 7'3. I mean, he's just Brevin Temple again. Enes Kanter is, well, Freedom now, is his comparison. I mean, that's a pretty much Enes, whatever. I know him as Enes Kanter. So, Jacob Ryder doesn't look that great. We'll scout him, though. Samuel Singleton, now that's a guy I like. Shooting off the bench at the point guard position is something we lack. Sean Tinsley, we have no idea. Let's get a better idea on him. Joey Davidson and Nelson Page. I like Nelson. This guy looks like KD, dude. Long wingspan, can't score at all, but I like his wingspan and his height. Maybe KD was a bad comparison, but you get the point I'm making. I mean, we know this guy's a 75 overall. These are... Artem Kozlov is 6 foot with a 6'7" wingspan and could shoot it. Okay, do him. Jamal Mayo, A+3 is always nice. Do DJ Rand. How many do I have left? Casey Kent. Okay. Do these guys and get them scouted. I mean... That way we know going into the draft. We pick at 12. So, hang on. Pause, trades, trade finder. What could we get, I wonder, for... How do I do draft picks? Draft picks. What could we get for the 9th pick, I wonder? Let's just see. Tobias Harris, Derek Jones, yuck. 2 first-round picks. Jeremy Grant. These trades suck. What? For 9th in the draft? Mo Wagner, Jaden Hardy, Herbert Jones, 2 firsts from Memphis for the next 2 years. I mean, that wouldn't be terrible, but I want this draft pick. Okay, I guess we won't trade it. We'll just see what's there when we pick. And D. Poole goes first to the Blazers. We'll just send to our user pick here, and we'll see who's on the clock, or who's on the board here as, okay, so Sean Tinsley's here. We have him 100% scouted. He looks like a scoring machine out of Fresno State. He's 6'4" at shooting guard, has decent athleticism, pretty good playmaker. He looks like he could be a pretty good offensive weapon. Wade Pope here, he's just kind of average. He's 6'8" at small forward. He's just kind of an average player is what I mean, not great at really anything particularly. Yeah, he doesn't really, what does he do well? Is he like fast? No. I'm struggling to see what would be the high side of that guy. Manny Lopez Senechel looks like a stud out of Puerto Rico. I just don't know if I could pronounce that name consistently. He's not a great athlete. He will give you shooting at small forward, but not a huge fan of him. Gabriel Byers can shoot. He's kind of a stretch 4 type, but that's about all he does. I like Sean Tinsley. We looked at Jack Thompson, right? Yeah, he's not great, and he's not that great of an athlete. I think we're going to go Sean Tinsley here, shooting guard. I mean, his all-around game stands out to me. He's got a lot to work on defensively, but he's got very good shooting stats. Not great at free throws. But I mean, speed with the ball, 71 isn't great. Perimeter defense, yeah, he's got a long way to go defensively. But offensively, the skills there, we don't necessarily, we have enough defensive guys. I think more importantly, what we need is some offense. And Sean Tinsley, welcome to the Hornets at 9th overall. You could say we reached. I don't really care. And here we go, pick 30. We'll see if there's any offers for pick number 30 here. And Charles Maxwell, who's the Sixers tick, 13th over, so like right behind us. He's not great, so no, probably not. Terrence Mann, Kevon Looney, a first from the Grizzlies next year. A lot of just first-round picks for next year. What's on the board before? I would trade this. I just want to know what's on the board. Let's take a peek. So we got Gabriel Byers, who's a power forward. We have, according to this, he could shoot. He can play a little bit of defense. He's never going to be great. He's 6'10" with a 7'2" wingspan. Does he have any comparisons? I mean, he averaged 17, 6 and 2 with a steal and a block at Arizona State. Really, though, for an what's he have? A- 3-point. He shot 28% from 3 in college. That's not sexy. Artem Kozlov, we did scout, and we know this kid could shoot out of Ukraine. So this boy's been fighting in a war for the last few years. That's why his athleticism so high. 94-3. You know what? We're saving him. Let's get him over here in the U.S. Get him out of there. Artem Kozlov, welcome up. Let's go, bro. Out of the war, into our hands. And we don't have another pick. So let's sim to the end. We'll see how we did. And so D Pool is a 76. Brooke Bryant for the Rockets is a 79. He looks really good. Power forward. He's a good athlete. He's going to be good in the future. If he develops a jump shot, kind of like a Blake Griffin type, 6'10 out of Oklahoma, kind of exactly like Blake Griffin couldn't shoot at all coming out of college. That was kind of what he developed. But athleticism is off the charts. Pretty good rebounder. Definitely, his dunking's probably, 90 driving dunk. He definitely kind of like a rookie Blake Griffin. Spurs go with the shooting guard. So Tinsley is a 75 overall. He ended up with B+ 3-point scoring. That's not as sexy as I thought it was going to be. But what about Kozlov or whatever his name is here? 73. He does have A+ 3. 89 3-point shots, actually crazy. And I'm pretty sure he was decently fast, wasn't he? Yeah, 95 speed. We'll take that. And I don't think we had a second round pick. We did it auto-picked, and I'm sorry. I didn't mean to skip over that pick, but no, we didn't. Okay. So I feel like that was a good draft for us, and we'll bring both those guys in. We get 2 guards to back up LaMelo. Team option-wise, Brandon Miller, obviously. Kursoff, obviously. Yeah, we're not bringing Middleton back on that deal. He really didn't do a ton for us, to be completely honest. Lawrence Evans, I've called him Luke Evans all year. We're going to let him go. Mohamed Gee as well. I just don't see a spot for those guys on the roster. And Temple, yes, Kursoff, Miller, Anderson, of course, Temple, Gee, and Evans we'll get rid of, as well as Middleton. Well, not get rid of, but Luka is going to be a free agent. That's crazy. Victor Wembanyama obviously gets accepted. Trae Young's team option declined. He is now a Pelican. Well, was now a Pelican. Now he's a free agent. That's crazy. We'll see where he goes. That should be fun. Qualifying offers. I didn't know Mark Williams was a free agent. When did he become a free agent? What? When did that happen? I mean, yeah, we want him to have a qualify. I never even got the option to re-sign him. What? What happened there? Yeah, well, I want Mark Williams back forever and ever. He's my favorite player on this team, arguably. Can we do like 4 years? Lower that money a little bit? What about 3 years with a team option for the last one? I'll give you an even 26. Let's offer that. So we're his only offer. Oh, he's restricted. But other teams could just totally raise that number if they want to. So that kind of makes me nervous. Who was the other one? Eric Hardaway, I'm not really interested in. Banchero's a free agent. What are we really looking at needing right now? I mean, roster, LaMelo Ball, Brandon Miller, Kursoff, McGowan's would be our 3. I like Temple as the backup center, so I'm not necessarily worried about that. We really could just use a 3rd star. I hate to be like that, but we could use it. But I really want Mark Williams back, and Luka is getting some offers, man. I don't think we could even afford what he wants. So KD's out here. Yeah, we're not affording that. Steph Curry at 38. Crazy. Banchero is restricted. We could afford Banchero. I mean, but then I think we'd have to pick between him and Mark Williams, and I'm not necessarily interested in that. Let's offer him that. 4 years, a lot of money. Chet Holmgren's out here. He's restricted as well. I mean, Banchero would be a good get for us. I know, obviously. I mean, he'd be a great 3rd option. Well, he'd probably be the 2nd option, but with Kursoff, if we could get Mark Williams back. Franz Wagner could be in. He really doesn't shoot as good as I thought he did. Keegan Murray out here. J-Dub. A little J-Dub action. Um, Man, J-Dub could be interesting to bring in and actually play him at his natural position, a small forward, because he can shoot the three and he's a good playmaker. We might, we might offer. I think he's restricted, but we might still offer him a deal. I mean, 3 and a player, or how about 2 and a player with less money, something like that. I mean, J-Dub would be dope to get. He's obviously restricted. Mark Williams, I want back terribly bad. We're gonna sim a day, and we could get Bonchero, the question, and Mark Williams. That'd put us over the salary cap. Okay, Chris Middleton, we're renouncing the rights to. Could we bring that? Would how much? Who else has a big cap hold? We don't want the cap hold on Gee. I don't want the cap hold on Mitchell Robinson. We're renouncing our rights. Okay, well, so they match the offer. OKC matches. Okay, but we get Mark Williams back. That's all I really wanted back. So I'm happy with that. Okay, now let's look at this roster. So we bring Williams back. Well, we should bring Williams back. Looking at sign Luka, Mark Williams, J. Will, Bonchero. Luka goes to the Sixers. I totally glossed over that. That's crazy. I mean, we could look for an off-ball guard to bring in and then move, what's his nuts, Brandon Miller back to small forward. That's obviously an option as well. All these guys are restricted, though, which sucks because I'd like to bring in a Keegan Murray, but restricted contract. Josh Giddey, not really interested in. Chris Middleton, I mean, I like Chris Middleton, but Jalen Suggs, he's unrestricted. Mitchell Robinson, I really don't have much interest in bringing back Mitchell Robinson, to be completely honest. I didn't think he was that great. I mean, how much does Middleton want? 3 year. I don't want to do a 3-year deal. How about 2 years, a team option again? Let's offer him about 18 mil, something like that. I mean, he's got an offer from the Pistons, but our offer is way better. And we'll bring back Chris Middleton. I like that. Let's bring back Chris Middleton. I mean, I liked what he did last year. He was up and down throughout the season. We're going to renounce the rights there. So obviously we can renounce our rights to Middleton now. He's re-signed Devontae Graham, who was actually solid for us. And we'll bring in Middleton. I like that. And here we go. Let's see who's signed. Luka, Kevin Durant back to the Suns. Chet Holmgren back to the Thunder. He was restricted anyway. Same with J-Dub. Mathurin back to the Pacers. We get Mark Williams back. Tari Eason back to the Rockets. Giddey back to the Thunder. Chris Middleton stays in Charlotte for another season. He'll probably get worse, but that's all right. Daniel Gafford, Moses Moody. Okay, so no one crazy really going anywhere. Steph Curry has so many one-year offers. We could offer him 40 mil with a no-trade clause. No, I want it. Why not? Let's offer him 1 year, 40 mil. Oh, he declined? What a jerk. That's like his third best offer, and he could come back to Charlotte, where his dad played. Come on, that'd be such a full circle moment, you jerk. Walker Kessler's out here asking so much money. The problem is you got to get past moratorium because things can change like crazy. Okay, let's do this. Okay, signed Luka to the Sixers, everything. So we get Mark Williams now. We get Chris Middleton. Okay. We still have 3 mil in cap room, which is actually rare to be over on cap room. And there we go. So we have our starting five. Now I like the team a lot more. We get Middleton, Kursoff, Williams. Kursoff's going to go up to like a 92 this offseason. LaMelo, Brandon Miller still. Middleton's kind of the vet. Then you got McGowan's off the bench with Saramago, Sean Tinsley. I like this team a lot more than I thought I was going to be honest. A lot of guards, but a lot of good guards. A lot of young guards on good deals. We could probably use another big. I don't really want to bring back Mitchell Robinson, though. I mean, Paul Reed, who the Sixers tried to give to us like every time. Wendell Carter. Now that could be fun. How about 2 years? We can't afford him, really. What? We're your only offer, you dingus. Jalen Smith. Jalen Smith's only 6'9". Nice. Nikola Jovic. Classic. Precious Achua. Nick Richards we could bring back full circle. He was here, and then he got shipped off. I don't really want him back, though, to be completely honest. Andre Pokashevsky. Is that Davion Mitchell? J-Dub, or Jalen Williams, not J-Dub. Jalen Williams, the other one. I mean, he could shoot the rock. Could we get him on like a 2-year deal? Why is he declining like he really has offers? That drives me nuts. Was Eric Hardaway a point guard or a shooting guard? I just saw him. He's technically a point guard, really. I mean, I don't necessarily have a ton of interest. We just drafted like 13 players better than him. Let's just sim the day, see what happens. We don't get either one of those guys. Okay, signed. Lucas sticks with the Sixers. That is so weird. Okay, I would really like a center. Like a solid rebounding center on a Jackson Hayes. Can't shoot. I thought he could kind of shoot it. It sucks that J-Dub I keep calling him J-Dub. There's two Jalen Williams. They're the same thing. Okay, he's at least thinking about that offer now, I guess. Where is he at? Okay, we're still your only offer, dog. Yeah, that's a pretty good deal. 1 year, $8 million. Come on now. Take it. All right. Come on. No. He's not going to sign, is he? Steph Curry, where'd he go? To the Warriors. He went back for a 1 year deal. Man, our offer was there. And we cannot get Jalen Williams, man. Did he sign somewhere else? Does he have other offers? No, he's just being that guy, huh? I'm looking for a 3-and-D with a rebounding Frank Kaminsky. No. Christian Wood is not even a center. That's a power forward, bro. Kenneth Lofton Jr. Mo Bamba. He's got Hose calling. Not loving any of these options. What about power forward? Anyone that stands out? That would be a good Jeremiah Robinson or a Thunder legend. Darius Baisley, Thunder legend. Osman Dieng, Thunder legend. Not loving any of these players. DeMar DeRozan, not a Thunder legend. Let's go one more day. And there we go. Jalen Williams signs. Moving on, finally. Let's get through free agency here. They'll auto-sign a few players. That's fine. And Eric Hardaway accepts his qualifying offer. He'll be back. And, yeah, Kursov up to a 90. LaMelo up to a 91. Kursov now with A- mid-range inside and A+ 3, A+ inside D, C- perimeter, B+ playmaking, A+ IQ now at 21 years old. Brandon Miller up to an 89. Mark Williams up to an 84, and he's back for 2 years in the team option. Or was it a player option? Team option. Nice. We love team options. Chris Middleton will be back for 1 year and a team option. Bryce McGowan's, I like having back. His three-point shooting getting better. Did Brevin Temple get better? Nope. But that's okay because he's huge, and that's all that matters. Jalen Williams, I like getting Jalen Williams. He can shoot, play a little bit of defense, and he's on a relatively good deal for us. Saramago actually didn't improve at all. That kind of bums me out. He actually got worse. That bums me out. I was really hoping for big things out of him, but who knows? I mean, yeah, he had a terrible rookie season, so that's probably fair. He didn't really do much right that I thought he was going to. We actually probably have too many guards at this point. And here we go. We'll sim to the All-Star City selection here. And it's Boston. Yay. It's like always the same cities. We'll auto-generate the class. and advance to next season. That's the off season, and we might look to make a move here though. We just have so many guards right now. Saramago has really been a letdown. If he has good trade value, I wouldn't mind moving him. Sam Merrill gives us 3-point shooting. I'm looking for like a couple draft picks for him. If we could get offered that. Because, I mean, realistically, what's our rotation looking like here? LaMelo, Brandon Miller, Chris Middleton, Nikita Kursov, Mark Williams, Jalen Williams, Saramago, Tinsley, McGowens, Anderson. So Kozlov isn't even expected to play. We have Stanley Johnson. I didn't even know he was still in the league, to be completely honest with you. Okay. Well, yeah. Well, we might make a move at some point in the season, but that wraps up the off-season video. I want to say thank you guys so much for watching. And until next time, as always, it's been the Captain, and peace.